Hey guys, it's Ducks Girl. Hi crafters. I hate to call y'all guys because I don't know. Why do we call even women guys? I don't know. Anyways, hi everyone. It's Ducks Girl. I'm going to try to adjust a little bit better here. What are you all up to? I don't think I like that angle. Let's see. I had the phone. I use my phone to record. I think it's the easiest. I had my phone turned the other way, and then the camera was over here, but I was looking over here, and then I was thinking, well, maybe if I just asked you all to look over, like turn your chairs and look this way, then it looks like I was talking to you. So I turned the phone around so the camera's here, but now it gives me a strange angle. Technology. All right, so what are you guys all working on today? I know sometimes when I watch the videos, whether it's FlossTube or someone knitting or crocheting or cleaning house, like some people talk about the organization, how they clean their house and how they organize everything, and I love that kind of stuff. I'm always trying to think of new ways to get things done, or just different aspect angles, not ticks, because ticks aren't good for you, with tips and organizing. Well, I was just looking at my window. You probably saw I had a video of a little bird in my little fire well, I guess you call that. I'm not sure. Anyways, I just thought I saw another bird out there, but no, thank goodness. The birds are all getting older. We had a nest with baby birds in it. They made a huge mess. I think there ended up being 5 baby birds in that little teeny tiny nest, and then we were gone for 2 weeks, and the birds flew away, but they're back and forth. Like, there's a bunch of them that keep coming back to this nest. So I told my husband, I hope there's no more eggs in there, because as much as I love the bird's nest, it's a mess. I mean, there's a lot of poop everywhere. And then if you saw one of the videos that I made where they're just like hanging on the wall and then they poop, it's disgusting. I can't. I can't. If that nest is empty, my husband's going to take it down. If it has new eggs in it, we're going to leave it up until we can catch it when it doesn't have any eggs. So I don't think it has eggs, but there's been a couple birds coming back and forth to it, and it looks like they've been adding stuff to it. So anyways, what else can I update you guys on? There's a lot. There is a lot. I have some stitching stuff for you guys to share with you, and just life update, and I think that's about it. So far, 3 minutes into this, you're still here. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, because like Pam from the Rose City Stitcher, oh my gosh, love her. If you guys haven't seen her videos, go watch her videos. She's really an awesome stitcher. She's, I think, a first grade teacher, and I'm only saying think because school's starting again and things could have changed. I've watched a few of her videos, went to the beginning, started binge watching, and I'm just loving it. I was up late last night, just sitting there like kind of glued to the video. Love seeing the projects that she does. She's a fast stitcher. She's amazing. Unlike me, I'm slow, but I've got my problems. One of them's school. Not anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you guys, I'm done. So done. I finished school, all that stacks of papers and the paper that I had to write, done. Oh my goodness. Well, I had to do a time log. My time log, that time log was the biggest nightmare ever. I had to do volunteer work of 90 hours of nursing volunteer, and it wasn't so much, and this is what I think the hardest part I had was when I went to do the volunteering, it wasn't to be a nurse, because I can't risk my license, which is strange. I mean, it's not strange, but I couldn't risk my license and helping and doing anything. I basically had to observe, ask questions, I don't know, plant ideas and seeds, and it was not I didn't like it. I had to attend classes, so sometimes I kind of felt like a creeper because I did my paper on the promotion of breastfeeding, and it's not like it sounds. It's not like thou must breastfeed your baby. It's more of the take of, you want to breastfeed, so how are we going to keep you breastfeeding as long as you want to? Because there are a lot of people out there who are against breastfeeding, which I think is very strange. There's a lot of people who think that a mother shouldn't breastfeed her baby after the baby's so many months old. Big time groups of people who think that mothers shouldn't be breastfeeding a toddler and be breastfeeding or breastfeeding while she's pregnant. Just not supporting the mom when she goes off to work and those different things. And so I know you guys aren't here for that, so I won't get all into it. But I had to attend these classes and to see like what could I do for my community, basically, like how can I promote these things. So I did learn a lot, and I'm thinking that I might start another whole YouTube channel empowering women. Some of it has to do with breastfeeding, so if I do, I'll let you guys know. And then if you guys are interested in any of that kind of stuff, because I learned a lot, but if you're not, then you'll never have to watch it. Anyhow, back to what you were here for, cross-stitch stuff. So I graduated from college. Yay! My daughter's been telling everybody, oh, my mom just graduated from school. And I just look at her like, it just sounds so like I just graduated. And although there's nothing wrong with that, it's no, graduated again. I don't know. I haven't really told many people. Hardly anybody at work knew that I was in school. I just didn't talk about it. And I think only my mom knows, and my husband's parents know, but my sister, I never even told her. I mean, we're close, but we're not close. I don't know. You guys all knew I was in school. That's about it. I didn't want anybody feeling sorry for me going back to school. And I don't know. My daughter wanted to throw me, she's 9.5. She wanted to throw me a graduation party, and I was like, no, I'm done. I'm so done with school. I'm so done with turning in papers. I'm so done with them coming back. I'm so done with all of it. I'm so done with the computer and losing things on it. And I'm just so done with it that I don't want anything to do with it. I'm done. It was a moment in time. I saw that I passed. I double checked that I passed. I triple checked that I passed, and I'm done, and that's it. So I'll get my diploma, I guess, certificate. I don't know what you call it. I'll get it in the mail. I told my daughter I don't even want to walk. I said, for me, I don't feel like I need to get on a plane, go somewhere, walk across the stage with a cap and gown, and I'd rather save my money and buy cross-stitching stuff. So, which actually I did. I've been a little crazy. I've gone a little nuts, and I've ordered a lot of things, mostly cross-stitching magazines, like old ones, and they're on their way, and I want to stitch all the things, like everything. I want to stitch everything. I looked through a magazine like this one. I've had this one for a while. I bought it a couple of months ago. I'm pretty sure I did a flip through, and I looked at it again like today, and I'm just sitting here with my tongue out, just like I'm stitching that, and I'm stitching that, and I'm stitching that, and I'm stitching everything. And then I started getting a crazy idea of like, just lock me in a room, give me a pile of DMC, give me whatever kind of fabric available. I don't even care. Give me this. Give me a year. I'll come up for air as I need it, but I'm going to cross stitch it all. I am literally, when I first got this magazine, when I first bought it, I was looking through it. I'm like, ooh, that's cute. I don't know. That one's okay. Yeah. At least I'll do that one. Like, I wanted the magazine. Don't get me wrong. I liked it, but I was I guess, in the mind frame of like, I don't have time. So I was being more selective, and now I'm like, oh yeah, I'm stitching that one, I'm stitching that one, I'm stitching that one. Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, even these big ones, like this one, I want to stitch that one and hang it up in one of the master suites in this house. Not even in mine. It's gonna be the one, like the one downstairs. I think I'm gonna put that down there. I haven't even picked out anything for my bedroom yet. But oh my goodness, yes, I'm gonna do it. Can you guys tell I'm happy? I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Okay, so whew. Yeah, I'm done with school. I can make videos now, and I can't get in trouble for them. My husband and my daughter went to a rodeo tonight. He said that I can stay home and do whatever I want. I've been kind of sleeping on and off. I've been doing yoga. We'll talk about all that. Anyways, let's see. We're like over 11 minutes, and I haven't even really done anything stitchy related here. Okay. So let me get to this order of business. This here magazine, I said that I was going to do a giveaway August 1st. And of course, I just wasn't available because I graduated, I think it was the 30th of July. The last day of school for me should have been the 31st, unless I finished early. Of course, I was procrastinating most of this term, and then towards the end, it was crunch time. Then I just had issues with that stupid time log. Otherwise, it would have been done all July 25th, which was what I had planned on doing. It didn't work out that way. That's okay. I graduated early by 1 day, only because I should have graduated then technically on the 29th, but my instructor, or not my instructor, she was my clinical support person. She sent me the wrong PDF that I had to turn in. So 24 hours later, I found out that it was resent to me, and then she saw it and she felt bad. She really did. And I was like, you know what? This is a story of my life, my entire life. You know, my intentions are good. I do work. It's good work, and it doesn't always work out in my favor. And it used to crush me, and I used to be upset about it and cry and whine and woe is me, and that didn't help. And then I met my husband, my current husband, because I was married before, my current husband, and he's like, suck it up, you know, basically like, move on. What are you gonna do, sit there and whine about it? And he only had to mention it like maybe twice to me, like, what, go, move on. And so I did. I just started to learn to, like, you know, okay, yeah, you're right, who cares, wow, big deal. And so my attitude has completely changed on that, and now I'm like, crap happens. That's a bad word, but things happen, and you know, I just move on and count my blessings. And so when the clinical person said to me, I'm so sorry, and she just kept apologizing, I'm like, you know what, it's not the end of the world. I mean, at least we know what it is to fix it, and not a big deal. So anyways, I graduated. But so the next couple of days I was trying to regroup, because I hardly slept at all in July. So yeah, I'm gonna do a drawing August 15th. I don't know what I'm doing August 15th, but it sounds like a good day. So if you want this one, and if you've seen the video and you know what's in it, because I did a flip through, just a reminder, it's June, July 1989. Cute stuff in here. I just have 2 of these magazines, so you can have this one. I'll send it anywhere around the world. Don't pretend that you're 21 when you're 18, under 18, and you need mom and dad's permission. Let's do it the right way. I don't, like I said before, I don't think I have anybody under the age of 18. I'll send this anywhere. There you go. Okay, what's next? All right, I'll show you the few things that I bought. I don't have all the magazines yet. They're arriving at my house sometime this week. And then I told myself, okay, in August, I'm not, you know, because I just went a little crazy online and eBay and things. And then I said, okay, fine. I mean, like, not that I spent a whole lot of money, but I just have like a lot of stuff coming. And I want to stitch all the things, like all of them. And the more things I have, the more I'm going to want to stitch, and then the more I want to get, because then I watch YouTube videos with haul, and then I start looking for more things, and then I want to buy more things. Oh, you know what? Life is short. I'm going to get what I want. But I told myself, no, 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 we're done. We're not buying anything for a while. August, not buying anything, and then I broke that rule. So, okay. So what I do have, I'll show you. Do I have anything else? I think, no, I think this is it. I think I have everything here on my desk. Okay. Hobby Lobby. Only one thing from there. Well, I did get a couple other things, but they're gifts, and they're in California. In an envelope, getting ready to go to Denmark. But this was the only one of this that they had. I've seen this as a sampler. I've seen this before. I just never purchased it. Really cute and sweet. It has little baby bunnies and a tree and some birds, a border and flowers, and then this cute little saying. And I'll read the saying to you. It says, "May God look down from heaven above and bless this baby with grace and love." And there's birds and birdhouses, and then really pretty, like, can you see the stitching here? It blends in kind of, but it reminds me that they're trying to make it look like lace. And then into a little birth sampler. So it's pretty. I paid 53 cents for it. It started out at $14.95. I wasn't going to pay that much. Not that it's not worth it. I'm not going to make it for a current baby that I know of right now. I'm just going to put this away. Because I thought even if I use just bits and pieces of it for different things, but I eventually will start putting it together for a grandbaby. Like I said, I have a 9-year-old. No grandbabies anytime soon, but if I put it away and have it put away, then the rest of it can be done later. So, oh, my eyeballs are burning me. It's all pattern in here. They show you how to do a diagonal satin stitch, diamond eyelet, diamond satin stitch. This has some really pretty stitches in there. So it's the birth sampler, and it's from Stony Creek. So came out, I think, in 2015. Yeah. So anyways, I was seeing they were just showing you how to do a pulled ring back stitch on the back. I've never done one of those. I don't even know what that is. Oh, I guess it's like this in here. So that's gonna be pretty. So that's that. All right, then. Oh, I do. Oh my goodness. I do have some stuff I want to show you. So I'll make another video. I'll have another video of just some stuff that I picked up from the thrift store that I normally go to. But today I did a little shopping here in Utah. So I went to, they have a pretty popular thrift store out here. It's called DI, Desert Industry, and it's basically one connected to the Mormon church. The one they have here, I was told, isn't all that great. Like, they have one in Salt Lake City, and they say that one's fabulous. So, I don't know, that's one person's opinion. I've been in there before. I think I mentioned it. I've been in there before. I saw they had a lot of cross-stitching books, and then when I went back, they were gone. My loss. Today they had some cross-stitching books. Most of them were the Vanessa Ann collection. I've had my hands in my possession in my home, the Vanessa Ann collection. They're just not anything that really appealed to me. So I didn't even keep those ones. I mean, I had literally 2 boxes full of like almost, I probably had every Vanessa Ann collection book was given to me to see if I wanted them, and I didn't. And that's what they had there, and it's just not my style. They did have one book that was pretty nice. It was $2. Beautiful stuff. It was basically for making beautiful baby things. Not your typical duckies and things, but really beautiful, like tiny little, and you could do it on anything like flowers and such. And so kind of along the lines of like this kind of stuff, just really beautiful to stitch on like smocking, and I don't know. Anyways, I didn't pick it up. Somebody else probably needs it more than I do. So they did have a few stitchy things other than those that I was more interested in. One was this bag of floss. I paid $2 for it. So mostly I saw the DMC. Once I saw the DMC, I thought the whole thing was DMC, got excited. And then, because you know, they have like this gold and black. This is called Iris. I don't know, it might be just some off-name brand. Maybe it's a really nice one. It feels nice. Like it feels like some good stuff, but it says Iris on it. And it's, I don't know. This says 8 MTS. I don't know what MTS stands for. Some of it says that it's a 6-strand Brinz. So I don't know. I might give it a try. It feels nice, but I did get, no, not that one. See, it looks like, when you look at it, I thought it was DMC, but that one's not. But I did get a couple of them DMC. JP and Coats. So these ones here were all DMC and then the JP Coats. So minus the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 for $2 basically, because I try to always look for DMC. So 7 for $2. That's good. And then JP and Coats. So then 8 because I like JP and Coats. I don't know this brand, but it honestly it feels like DMC. So I think it'll work well. Not bad. I just need to pay more attention. And then they had this. They had some tapestry needles. They were Hobby Lobby brand, made in England. I paid 50 cents. So I went ahead and took it. I wasn't going to take them, but then when I found this bag of floss, I thought, why not? Then I went to another thrift store, but my pile is set up differently, so it doesn't really matter. I went to Joann's, picked up the last Kreinik. Remember last time I said they had some. Went back to see what they had left. They didn't want to stay there. They had to come with me, so it's gold. It's the very fine number 4. It says $1.97, but they rang up again at 97. So got those. Not stitching related, but gold foil numbers, and that's a good price, 97 cents. And I should look to see what I actually did pay for this because it could be a little different. But I do scrapbooking, so I figured that's good. And there's 2 sets of, like 2 papers of these. So lots of good gold numbers. Plus my daughter's, you know, going back to school, and then she has projects, she can use those. I picked up the last one of these that they had on clearance. It's a bread cloth, bread cover. And I thought, this stuff, you know, at first I thought, really, you know, like, what am I going to do with that? But I could do my stitching on it. And since I'm going to stitch all the things, I might as well have something to stitch on. And I can do, you know, like one of the nice, beautiful, like ocean scenes on it or whatever, and throw it over the bread. It doesn't have to be just on the corner, because in my mind I'm thinking, oh, you know, because in the pictures you only see it just at the edge here. But I can make a big thing and stick it in there. I can do anything I want because I'm going to stitch all things. This is basically what I went for because I had a 50% coupon. So I'm going to stitch up some towels and get a bunch with like the ocean motifs on them. Get that going. with all the time in the world that I have because I'm done with school. All right. Almost done here, you guys. Hang in here. Hang in here. I went over to a different thrift store. And now this other one that I've seen in town, it looks like what I would call a hole in the wall. Nothing fancy that draws your attention to it, or didn't bring my attention really to it. Every now and then I would see it. It's kind of off the road a little bit. Sometimes they have racks of clothes outside, and to me, that's kind of like, I don't know. It could be a good selling thing. I don't know, but it doesn't appeal to me to see that. But I told my daughter, let's just stop there anyway. I was full of energy because, you know, I don't have to do schoolwork. So we went in there, and I was pleasantly surprised. First of all, we walked in. It was very nice and cool. I didn't expect it to be, but it was really nice and nicely air conditioned. It was nice and bright. For the type of building it was, it looked newer inside. The outside looked like just like a box, like nothing special. You walk in and it was nice. It was almost like it was a house on the inside. The way you walked in and the way it was kind of sectioned off. I don't know. I can't explain it, but it was really nice. It smelled nice, like there was no funky odor. Sometimes when you go to thrift stores, because of all the different odors of the original owners, not in a bad way, but just, you know, there's just that odor of thrift store, I guess. But this one, no, not at all. They weren't trying to mask it with, let's use some potpourri or some thing plugged in the wall, nothing like that. It was nice and refreshing. And then they had everything set up really cute, almost like an antique store, I guess. Just adorable. Stitching stuff was in baskets. And it was just the way they set everything up. I mean, somebody knew what they were doing. Adorable. I cannot say anything more. Anyways, it was Presbyterian linked. I went in there and found some stuff. And I did not buy everything. And this stuff was priced very, very cheaply, or very fairly, but even, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I found, they had booklets and things and kits, but I didn't get any kits. I did pick up what this is. It's Floba, F-L-O-B-A. It was originally sold for $3 someplace, and I picked it up for 50 cents. So it's this weave. It's almost like a burlap. So it's kind of light and it's flimsy almost, but I was thinking, I almost put this back, and then I was thinking this is kind of perfect because it's got this like burlap. I was thinking how perfect it would be to stitch a scarecrow on it. And it came with these. So maybe somebody had some project in mind. I don't know what these are for. I think somebody maybe was going to come up with something and just all came together. But I was thinking for that, I would do out of this magazine. I have something marked. What do I have marked? I don't know. I don't even remember anymore. Oh, I just have some fish and things marked. I don't know why I have them marked. I think because I was thinking, well, maybe I can sneak in another project, but that was a while ago. But let me show you guys. For that material, I'm thinking I'll put him on there because I really like this little scarecrow. So I'll have to look and see. They did a 28 count even weave and 12 by 8. This is a 12 by 8. Yeah, this is a 12 by 8, but I don't know what the count would be on this one. I'm thinking maybe 16 to 14. What did I say this one was? 28? So if it's 28, count white even weave. That should work, right? I'm hoping. 28 count so that it would be smaller. I don't know. I'm gonna need help with that math, guys. I'm hoping that'll work on there. Okay, anyways, so that's what I got it for. Now my bubbles kind of burst. But I can do some other Halloween stuff on there if that doesn't work out. Okay, I picked up some 18 count Fiddler's Weave cloth. They charged me $1 for this one. There's 2 pieces in here. I won't put these all back because it's already 30 minutes in. So this one, it looks like they stitched around it already, so it won't. So they put like around it, somebody stitched around it. Oh, I'm tired. I was up till like 5 a.m. stitching and watching Pam from Rose City Stitcher. And then I think my husband was up at 7 and I've been up ever since. So, of course, I was kind of falling asleep when I was doing my yoga. Right after I did my yoga last night around 9, 10 o'clock. Last night I took like about a 2-hour nap. Woke up, jumped in the jacuzzi, and then, you know, whatever. I can do whatever I want. I picked up this one. I'm not sure what this is. I paid 50 cents for it. But it's really soft. It looks like it's Hardinger and maybe a 22 count. So I picked up that, and it's white. And then this one's even whiter. It's a little, oh. You guys see the difference? It's a little, it's not really cream, but there's this one here. This is a Hardinger. I think this is Hardinger too. This one says that it's 22 count. So this one is actually probably, it's either 22 or maybe 18. But yeah, Hardinger. And then I picked up this one. This is a 14 count in the dark blue. And even the scarecrow might look cute on that. But I keep thinking, wait, now that's bigger. So we need to go smaller to make it fit. But anyways, I got some dark blue. And I paid $1 for that one. And then the last thing I picked up was this. They had a lot of nice old ones that I don't normally see around. Oh my gosh, for you farm girls, they had some cute ones, and I thought about picking them up because they were 25 cents, but then I didn't. I should have looked to see who the designs were by, but they were like old signs, like that you'd find on flour sacks from back in the day, or crate signs or barn signs, and they converted them into cross stitch. And some of them had to do with like eggs and chickens and really cute things like pork, and I mean, just adorable. And if I was doing my house and all that farm country cute stuff, I definitely would have picked them up. But since I'm not, I left them there for somebody who needs them. And I picked up this one. And you might be thinking, Sarah Lee, that looks like farm stuff too. I know. Actually, I do want to do that. Somebody did this one, or somebody had one and was showing it off, and I don't remember who it was, and I think she mentioned that she was going to do it, or she did do it, and I think it was like almost 2 years ago that I saw it. I think. But I want to do that one. I like this cow. I doubt I will do her though. That sounds terrible. I like the cow, but I don't think I'm going to stitch that one. But it is really cute. That would look cute in a nursery. And then there's Yankee Doodle. I think they call him Doodle, and I don't know what the name of that horse is. Really pretty, like really pretty. The way this is laid out, like, ooh, really cute and colorful. You're probably thinking, where did that sailor come from? The backside, which I'll show you in a moment. But I was going to show you this guy. I didn't find him in there really, but he's in there. And then she's cute because I can't find Lady of the Flag. I can't, like, I'm not, I like barely pay for anything full price as it is when it comes to all this stuff. So I'm not spending $70 on a pattern. I'm not gonna do it because I looked for it, because somebody else is doing it right now. Sherry in Texas, I think she's doing it, and I want it. So that ought to be my substitute. She's cute, huh? That's not the reason why I bought this though, but she's cute. I bought it for, not them, but they're cute. I like these little sailor guys. Eventually I will do those guys. I think they're cute. My daughter, she's like, yeah, they're okay, but I like this better. And I said, yes, me too. That's what I was trying to show you. So I like this. I want to make that ship and the whales. And, excuse me, I'm tired. I'm gonna do these guys. And maybe I might even do them on that bread cloth, because I think they're cute. And then they have these in there. That's Jo Sonia's Counted Designs. This is book number 4. I think her books were the other ones that were like the stitching. I'm trying to see if she has any clue to what the other ones are. She does toll painting, which makes sense because like that looks like toll painting stuff. Annabelle and Tinker, that's the name of those cows. And she names these guys. She writes really cute stuff on here. Oh. Anyways, you guys don't want to see me look through this, I'm sure. I was trying to see if that lady with the flag, Lucille Lake. Oh, that's the person who did that one. Gentle Giants. That's the name of the ship and those whales. I'm going to do those. I'm going to do that. Anyway, Lois. I guess there's different people in there that helped out with this. Cuthbert and Candace Cluck. That's the name of those turkeys. I'm going to do those turkeys. Oh, Doodle and Dapple. That's the name of these guys. Okay. 40 minutes. I love that I'm taking my time with you guys. All right, I have been working on gathering honey. This one, I showed it to you guys before because I've been working on it forever. Like I said, I want to try to make this my piece that I get done soon. I've had to make working copies and tape them together. So there's my working copy. Tape it together. I feel like I'm always pulling out some sort of a map. And never mind the fact that there's a needle stabbing the fabric at this moment. That's where I am. So last time I showed this off to you guys, I was finishing in here. So I finished the rest of the flagstone that went around here, and then the hedge around here, and then also did the whole flagstone here and then the hedge. This was kind of fun because it was checkerboard. It was a little difficult, I have to say. When I put the first color in, it was fun. Second color, for whatever reason, was a little more difficult to put in. And then I had to backstitch both sides of the hedge. That was a little difficult. Sometimes it was hard for me to see. I don't know why. And then the flagstone has backstitch around it. So now I'm working on these flowers. I need it worse. So I think there's a lot left to do this. This is going to take me a long time. So I did say that I was going to try to finish this before I started anything else. I don't think so. I want to start on some other things. I'm getting a headache right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired. My coffee's sitting upstairs. I promised the dogs I'd take them out to play with them as soon as this video is over. But I think once I'm done with this one, like once I get done with all the flowers in here, I'm going to allow myself to do something new because I can do whatever I want, right? There's no rules. I'm not in school anymore and I'm not getting paid to do this. So I can do what I want, when I want, because I have to stitch all the things. I'm going to stitch all the things. Here's my back. Looks a little messy, but it really isn't. I'm pretty proud of it. I like to keep my neat back, my back neat. Sorry, I'm tired. And it's not because I'm in school doing homework. Because I'm a fool. I'm staying up, stitching, catching up. I'm trying to catch up with all you guys. I mean, literally last night, it took me 2 hours just to do these two. There's a lot of color changes in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 colors in just those areas. And I know you people who do the heaven and earth have no sympathy for me. But yeah. I think that's about it. Oh, I've been reading. I've been able to read. So I'll just share with you guys really quick what I'm reading. And then I'll let you guys go. Because you're held a prisoner. I'm reading Tom Brokaw, The Greatest Generation Speaks. So he has another book called The Greatest Generation, which was an awesome book. It's thicker than this. It's real life stories. So his The Greatest Generation was about the people who served in World War II, which I love that era. I love the 1940s, love the 1930s, 40s. I love the art that they did in those days. I love how women were women. They wore dresses or, you know, like really nice pants. Men were gentlemen. It was a different time. They rationed things. There was lovely music playing in the home. Mom was at home. Sometimes she did go to work because the war happened. There was a lot of modern stuff coming out for the kitchens and housewares and things. I mean, there's just, to me, it just seemed like such an amazing time. Architecture was changing and the world was just changing. Excuse me. So anyways, that was a good book. If you like history, American history, centered around World War II, it gives accounts like maybe 1 to 2, 3, 4 pages at the very most of different people. I would read through it, and when I came to the next person, I would Google them, because you can find almost anybody on the internet now, and I would look and see when they were born, and then I would look and see when they passed. And I think all except for like 2 people in that book at the time when I read it, which was like 3 years ago, everybody was already gone. One guy had just recently died. It was like a matter of months. But I wrote it in the book, and then I passed the book on to the thrift store. And someone's probably sitting there going, are you serious? Like, somebody looked this up? That was me. I did that. I love genealogy. I love family history. I've helped people find stories and family members and things like that. I love it. I'm going to work more on mine now that I have all the time in the world between all the stitching and the reading. I'm going to do more of my family tree stuff, so I'll share that with you guys in videos later. But yeah, that was me. Now I'm reading this one. This one's really good. This one has their letters that they wrote, or accounts that they wrote, basically. So it's just a few pages, you know, of each like different story. It's amazing what the people in that time went through. People went to war. I mean, yes, of course, there were people then that didn't want to be involved with the war because we're human. But then there were people who are like, this is my country and I'm standing up for it. It was a big deal, and I just appreciate those people. So if you are watching this video and you were from that time, whether you were an infant or your grandfather was in the war and you remember him going, or your father, or you remember doing the rationing and all that, I just want to thank you because you helped shape America in whatever way you did. You helped shape America into what it is today. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. Your generation was amazing, and thank you. Because I have all the time in the world, I was able to make myself a new bookmarker. I love making bookmarkers. This one here, nice thick cardstock. It came off my pants, nice and thick. So I just threw some scrap paper on it, threw some cute stickers on there. And I have some blue lettering ones I'm going to put on here, relax. And then this here was just the cording that came off of a different tag from something. So I put it all together. It's fast and easy, made me happy. It's my new bookmarker because I read lots of different books sometimes. And so I have a lot of books sitting around that I haven't read in years. And they have bookmarkers in them that I made. So anyways, okay, I'm done. 46 minutes later, I'm tired. I can fall asleep. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you guys hanging in there. Hopefully it entertained you to some point. I just want to leave you with the thought of joy. Joy can be found in anything, and sometimes we have to search for it. But if we look and pay attention to our day, we can find joy in almost everything. It doesn't necessarily mean like, oh wow, you know, my friends are wonderful and they're great and they brought me wonderful things and here I am and I won the lottery. I won the lottery and it's great. No, I mean, joy can be in the fact like I got in a car accident but the damage was minimal, you know, okay, good. Or I got in a car accident and I had to get a new car. Hey, I get a new car. I don't know, it's how you want to look at it. But if we can stop and smell the roses, which is a whole new meaning to me, not my idea. Okay, hang here with me for just a moment. I used to read that phrase, stop and smell the roses, and I just thought it meant like along the way, stop and smell the roses, kind of in a literal sense, like stop and enjoy the moment. But it's not so much just stop and smell the roses, but stop through your day and find that joy. And just see how many joyous things. I know it sounds crazy and hokey, and oh, here's Sarah Lee again. But hey, you know what? If we all just did that, even for one day, and if you like to write and you write it down and you look back at all those things, I bet you could find so many more than you thought you would. I challenge you guys to do that if you want, and then if you want to leave me a comment about like how many joyful things you found in your day. That would be great. Anyways, you guys go out, find the joy in your day, and take care. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.